Hey everybody, happy Friday.
Let's hear it for Friday.
And thank you for joining us for TGIF San Diego, where we keep you updated on the market, share the latest San Diego buzz, and kick off the weekend together.
That's what we do.
I had a really exciting trip to the mall this week, and I'm excited to tell everyone about it. You never asked me about, remember how I told you I was going to the Amazon store? No, I know it's not actually called the Amazon store. I think it's called Ultimate Finds or something.
Well, you distracted me with that crab rangoon thing.
Oh, see, there was a lot that happened at the mall.
Well, let's hear about it.
I'm not going to tell you about it right now because I have pictures and stuff. Because we're going to talk about real estate for exactly 1 minute.
Okay.
And then we'll move on to my mall story.
Okay.
Are you ready to talk about the market for 1 minute?
Yes.
Okay, and go.
Okay, so this week in San Diego real estate for the second straight week in a row, inventory in San Diego County declined. This is not a massive decline, but it does come after a plateau of several weeks. So at this point, inventory is no longer going up. I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks of plateau equals not going up anymore. New listings were flat, pending sales down ever so slightly, although I bet you they'll be up next week because interest rates are down a little bit, which we'll get to. The least number of price reductions in the last few weeks over the last 7 days, 8.74% of the inventory had a price reduction, and interest rates at 6.58, and I bet you they'll be lower next week. And that's going to be good for everybody. Soak up some of this excess inventory and have a screaming into fall.
All right, well, things are looking up, and let's talk about my trip to the mall. Are you ready now? Okay, let me switch up these slides. So, where are we? Oh. Now, this mall, it used to be called North County Fair.
And this is the one in Escondido.
Yeah, everybody just seems to call it the North County Mall now because nobody wants to say this.
Shops?
That's
the hell does that mean?
I don't know. That's what North County Fair is now called, apparently, allegedly. That's what the sign says.
All right.
But they had some exciting things going on. Well, always, I guess, but this week. So, which story do I want? Okay, let's back up a little bit. So I saw this on San Diegoville. It's about a viral crab rangoon burrito. Now I saw the story and I saw that this was at the mall that I was going to, so I figured I have to go there. I was meeting my friend Angela at the mall. If you've been here before, you've probably heard me go on about Angela and how she just became a nurse. But anyway, so this is, it's not a burrito. It's actually on the menu called a roll. But anyway, San Diegoville has this story about how this crab rangoon burrito is taken over social media. So I had to, I'll just show you. Let's go to, that's not right. No, that's not right either. Okay, all right. Here I am at the place with Angela, and there's Angela right there. And then here is the crab rangoon roll on the menu. Not a burrito, but a roll, that's fine. Now here is the video that I took of the roll. I was trying to video with one hand and open the roll with the other, but.
And it comes with that Thai
some dipping sauce.
orange chili type of sauce.
So it was pretty good, and I there were 5 pieces. I ate 1 piece, and the first piece was really good. And after that, it started to get a bit much with all the cream cheese and stuff. And I brought a piece home for you and 1 for John. Yours you tried after it had been in the fridge because you weren't home right then.
Yes, and I could have reheated it, although.
Kay Kist, hello. How do you guys think about the Lennar new home in Oceanside North River Farm?
We haven't been to that one, although we live here in Carmel Mountain Ranch, where Lennar has built a lot of new homes, and I suspect that development in Oceanside is probably really similar to this one. Lennar homes, in general, the feedback that I've gotten is that they are brand new homes, although a lot of people who have moved into them haven't been as happy as they might. And the one thing about new homes is that you're always going to pay more for the fact that it's new.
It's kind of like buying a new car.
Yeah.
It loses its value as soon as you drive it off the lot.
Yes, which is different than buying a used home because those just keep going up. So, I mean, I would say that in general, they're fine if that's what you want. Basically going to be probably a 3-level townhome, maybe 2. Most of them are 3 levels, packed in close together. With, I would suspect, again, I haven't been to this specific development yet, but
maybe we should go check it out.
Yeah, they're
like Oceanside.
Yeah, they're generally all about the same. There's ample parking and tiny little parks and tot lots and things. It really kind of depends on the lifestyle that you want. However, as a residential realtor for over 20 years, I've kind of come to the opinion that you're generally better off for your housing dollar to buy something that is
single family. The Oceanside ones.
Oh, they're single family homes.
SFHS.
Oh, wow.
Single family.
Okay, so that's different because in the city of San Diego, they don't build single family homes anymore. So honestly, I guess the last Lennar single family homes I saw were at Harmony Grove Village, and they're pretty nice. I mean, again, you're always going to pay more for the newness. And if that's what you want, then maybe that's a good thing.
Some people really, that's important to them to have a new home.
It is important to some people, but in general, you can get more bang for your buck on a resale home. And then you're going to pay more for that new home. And then if the market does kind of slough off, like I think it might for a couple of years, I'm not saying it's going to crash, but your home value is going to be a little bit possibly underwater for a couple of years. Maybe not, but so I don't know. I don't know that any of that was that useful, but
that was a good question, though. Thank you for the question.
Absolutely,
yes.
A good question.
Oh, they're offering a lot of incentives.
Now that is something, and they do that because they're charging too much for those homes. But they do offer, I believe, in general, it's what we call a 2-1 buy down, where they'll help you buy your rate down for a couple of years. Or I don't know if it's for the life of the loan, but at least for 2 years. So that's good. You can squeeze in at a lower payment, at least at first. So that is good. So yeah, I mean that's definitely good. Although when you're buying a resale home, you can also, if you're working with a good realtor, they can help you negotiate a 2-1 buy down and get the incentive from a regular seller. So again, it's all about what's important to you, and if you like what you're looking at and they're offering you a deal that seems like it's what you want, then by all means. And I'm glad to hear they're building single-family homes because they're not doing that in the city of San Diego.
All right, well, that was a great question. Thank you for that. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
Would you like to get back to your crab rangoon roll review?
Yes. So, yeah, you brought a piece of this home and it sat in the fridge, and I could have heated it up, but I kind of like cold pizza. I like things out of the fridge, and I wanted to try it when it was cold because that really, the flavors have all sort of gelled together, and that's another weird opinion I have. But I mean, I ate it and it was really heavy on the cream cheese for sure. I mean, it's basically just kind of a puff pastry thing that's stuffed full of cream cheese and seasoning and fake crab. It was okay. I don't think I'd order the whole thing, and I'm certainly not ready to say that this is the new viral sensation.
Well, anyway, Angela and I tried it.
Well, I'm glad, yeah, I mean, this place looks like it's got some other good stuff on the menu. What does the menu look like?
Oh, let me go back.
I saw some other stuff on there. Fresh spring roll. I always like those. Coconut shrimp is always good. Fried pork. Okay. Chicken pot stickers. Chicken satay.
All right. Well, anyway, this is the Slurp Thai store at the mall. But let's get back to the, I'm just calling it the Amazon store. But it's not the Amazon. Bit far north. Check it out. Yeah. Okay. Yes, we should check it out next time we're on Oceanside. And I do like to go to Oceanside sometimes. So the Amazon store. Now, it's not officially Amazon, but okay.
Yeah, I forgot to ask you about this.
I took a little, I didn't want to be obnoxious and video a bunch. I took a quick video when I first walked in. So it's called Ultimate Finds, and I think most of it is Amazon returns. Basically, they just have these huge bins, and every day, I think the first day they get the stuff in, everything is $15, and then it goes to $8. Well, Angela and I were there on a Wednesday, which was $1. So everything in the store was $1.
So all this crap was $1?
Well, I think they have a few. I think these TVs, they have stuff over here that's not $1,
right.
But most of the stuff is $1. Now, I found some very interesting things, and I'm going to show you a few pictures of interesting things I found. Here's a bag of dirty socks. Okay,
Nice.
someone returned that, and they're selling it for $1. This concerned me a little bit.
Okay.
Disposable needles, and they're just kind of strewn around in there. That looked a little bit unsafe.
That's a little weird.
Yeah. Speaking of weird, it appeared to be some sort of an elf-themed birthday kit, but instead of Buddy the Elf on some of them, it looks like Elon Musk. Now, I don't know. Does that look like Elon Musk to you?
I can't.
I think no.
I don't know. Maybe.
John, are you over there? Yeah. You don't want to come over here, do you?
I'm not presentable for the camera right now.
All right, never mind. Anyway, I thought it looked like Elon Musk, but maybe not. But I think we can all agree that it looks weird.
It definitely does. I mean, what the hell?
I don't know.
You're gonna scare the hell out of
Now,
some kid.
I almost bought this one, this notebook. Sorry, it's your problem now because I'm dead. End of life planner. And it had, different sections for things that you needed to fill out. Cockroach gel bait. Yeah, I'm not sure why you would need that, but
Well,
it's
if you
only
got cockroaches.
a box of dot matrix printer paper.
Okay, 1989 called. It wants its paper back.
I think that's it. We're back to
Okay.
the Thai place. Anyway, it was an interesting trip to the mall.
So I guess you didn't actually buy anything at the store because
I bought a few things.
you did.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it. Well, I bought some rhinestones. Basically, I bought some craft stuff.
Oh,
Okay,
all right.
so I did find some craft things.
Well, that's good.
This Ultimate Finds store, they're on Yelp with only one review and 1 star. So
Okay.
I don't know.
So
I guess
that
they
person
didn't enjoy their visit.
Well, what do they say?
Let's see. What did they say? The store manager was very rude. I got my bag stolen inside. Oh no! And he wouldn't check the cameras. And he said it's your fault you got your bag stolen. That's a shame. All right. Well, anyway, I would have given it more than 1 star, but let's talk about we just talked about food stuff. Let's talk about other food stuff. So there's this Japanese cream puff place that's opening up in Kearney Mesa. And I just drove by and I saw the sign. It's called Beard Papa's. It's some kind of a Japanese, it's a chain.
I read about this.
Yeah. So I saw the sign and I wondered what it was. And then I saw the story on San Diegoville.
What do we got here?
You're just picking up things on my desk. That is catnip.
Oh, it's catnip.
I can see how you might be, here, I'm going to hold it up to the camera. I can see how you might be, confused, but yes, it's just catnip.
This
I
is
grew it myself.
homegrown catnip. Man, I might want to try some of this. Okay. Whew. Yeah.
We'll get some out later for the
All
cats.
right. Yes, it's for the cats.
Yeah. Anyway, these cream puffs do look pretty good. It's not open yet, though. They have got the sign. Well, the sign says now open, but I think they're not open until September.
So it's all cream puffs, like dessert stuff?
Yeah.
There's no savory puffs?
I think it's all cream puffs.
Okay.
They also offer other desserts like cheesecake, chocolate fondant, and specialty beverages. They have 400 locations in over a dozen countries.
Damn.
Founded in Osaka, 1999.
Didn't we see one of these places in Vancouver?
Maybe.
Huh.
I don't know why it's called Beard Papa's, but anyway, they're opening up soon. It's going to be right over here. Oh, that does look pretty good. It's right by Friendly and over here by where
right by
there's a bunch of
Kura
stuff.
Sushi
Yeah,
and all that
Kura
stuff.
and
Yeah.
I don't know where. Oh, there it is.
There's a lot of
Mitsuwa.
there's
right over
Mitsuwa
there.
Market. You got Sushi Deli 3. You got the
Shanghai Saloon.
and that other place that we ate. The
Friendly? Or
no, the one where we went with Thea's birthday. Thea's birthday.
Yeah, I forget what it was called.
It's so I don't know. It's right on Balboa. So Armour Street.
Hinotez.
Yeah,
yeah,
Hinotez,
okay.
yeah.
That seemed really good if you like different kinds of barbecued meats. Which I'm not so much into barbecued meats, but my friend Thea is, and was her
Steamy
birthday.
Piggy.
Yeah, we've never eaten there.
No, I don't know what that is. I'm sure it's porky.
Anyway, Beard Papa.
Okay.
This is looking pretty good, and I kind of want frozen cream puff. Oh, that sounds good right now.
Well, maybe we should have John drive us there after dinner.
All right. Well, I think it's not open until September. But
John's probably busy anyway.
So more food stuff. Now there's this article on Times of San Diego where basically they're talking about different food stuff they found around town. And this one thing, cabbage waffles. It's at this place called, well, I'll just flip over here. They didn't have a website, but they do have an Instagram. 6th and G Breakfast Company.
Okay.
Limited time special. How would you pronounce this?
Okonomiyaki waffle.
It's a savory cabbage waffle topped with eggs, Japanese mayo, sweet okonomi sauce,
yeah.
pickled ginger.
Furikake. It's
What do you-
furikake is like that seasoning that I think it's like ground up seaweed or something.
Anyway, I mean maybe it's good. Would you try it? You'd try it.
I'd take a bite of it. I wouldn't order it just because it looks risky to me. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff going on there.
Anyway, limited time only. If you want a cabbage waffle, go down
I mean,
there
if they
and check
gave
it
me a
out.
taste of it and I liked it, then I'd order it. But I don't know. It's covered in that. I mean, I don't dislike mayonnaise. I like it on a sandwich, but I don't
That
know.
does look like a lot of mayo.
It looks like a lot of stuff to me. I don't know.
All right. So it was hot today.
Yeah, it was hot too.
Well, yeah, SDG&E, always helpful. They're sharing some energy saving tips for summer heat. If you need some tips for.
Oh yeah.
Mostly, I just brought this up so that we could shake our fists at SDG&E and
Yeah.
talk about how they're claiming to try and help us, but people don't really seem to like SDG&E very much.
Well, why would you? They've got like the highest energy rates in the entire country. Close
So
your
these are things that
blinds.
you should do so that you don't have to pay them as much money.
Aim for 78. What's our thermostat set at right
Probably
now?
76.
I think
We have solar though, so
yeah.
we're
well,
generating our own.
Yes. It's
Oh, 75?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
currently set at 75.
I was off by 1 degree.
But that's because when we sit here with these lights and stuff, it's hot.
Getting hot.
Yeah. It's hot too.
Grill outside. Oh, okay. That sounds kind of good.
If it's hot, why don't you fire up your grill and
Outside
go
and-
stand
yeah.
next to that?
All right. John's in the kitchen throwing things around. What next? Oh, Gaylord Pacific. San Diegoville, again with them, they had kind of an interesting, well, this is a bit of a rant about Gaylord Pacific. And we've talked about Gaylord Pacific. It's this
Yeah.
big fancy place that's now open in Chula Vista Convention Center, Resort and Convention Center. And we were looking into staying there for our anniversary, but it's like $600 a night. I mean, I'm sure it varies, but it was not cheap.
No.
So this is basically an article on San Diegoville that's referencing a review that somebody else posted of the Gaylord Pacific. And San Diegoville, basically, their take is that it's a Texas-based company, and so we're funneling money from San Diego over to Texas rather than supporting more local places. Like if they're having a convention at the Gaylord rather than the San Diego Convention Center. And if it were at the San Diego Convention Center, we would be supporting more San Diego stuff, local businesses around the convention center and whatnot.
That is their contention.
Yeah.
I would say that despite the fact that let's start with it's a Texas company. I mean, a lot of these hotels in San Diego are companies that are
Restaurants too. There's a lot of Texas-based stuff.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of tourist stuff in San Diego that's owned by giant corporations that aren't from San Diego.
Yeah.
However, I would guess, well, I don't know about the Gaylord Pacific because it's not in the city limits, so I don't know how the tourist tax works. But I do know that the people who work at the Gaylord Pacific live locally, so
That's true. They're
providing some jobs and whatnot. I gathered from the article that San Diegoville wrote, because I did read it earlier this week, that the contention is that Gaylord might detract from other convention business in San Diego, and I think there's probably plenty to go around, and I think the market will sort itself out. I think
Right.
if conventioneers find the Gaylord Pacific to be a good value, then they'll go there and they'll spend money there, and the people who work there will spend money in San Diego County, and that'll be good. And if it's not a good value, it'll become a giant, shell of a hotel that rots on the shores of the South San Diego Bay.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
I hope not. I mean, I hope it does well.
I would go there if someone else was paying. Maybe.
If
I'm not sure how we can finagle
Yeah.
someone else to pay for our
I mean,
stay.
if they would somehow give an incentive for locals to do staycations or something I mean, I think it's going to take a while before we know whether that's going to gain a foothold or not. I mean, it doesn't bother me so much that it's not a local company. I mean, you got Marriott, and Sheraton, and all these other places that aren't local.
Okay.
But we like staying at places like the Dana and the Bay Club that are locally owned.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right. Well, maybe we'll stay there someday, but
Yeah.
probably not this weekend.
I thought the San Diegoville article was a little. I mean, there were some good points in there, but also a little whiny.
Oh, okay. All right.
And it was all based on one. I mean, it was an entire article that they wrote that was based on one person's opinion.
Well, this is the review here too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to go, into it, but basically, well, okay, just a little bit. Cliff note. Let's just go ahead and say what everyone pretending not to notice refuses to admit. The Gaylord Hotel San Diego is what happens when a Vegas hotel has an underage, illegitimate child and then abandons it on the side of the freeway to raise itself. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's a cleverly written review, and I think that's probably what San Diegoville picked up on more than anything else. That it's a cleverly written review. There's some, scathing points.
It is scathing.
Yeah. And, I haven't been there, so I can't say whether they're right or wrong. But if they offered me some kind of incentive to stay there, or even a discounted room, I would check it out. But I'm certainly not going to pay $400 or $500 a night to stay here in San Diego County when I could go stay at the Bay Club or the Dana for like $250 to $300.
All right, let's move on to, okay, so everybody's favorite San Diego eyesore gets an ultimatum. Now, I feel kind of badly because I didn't know about this place, and I've lived in San Diego for 25 years? And
Yeah.
the California Theater, a judge has ordered it to be sold or demolished by the end of 2026. So it's a dilapidated building, and it's going to have to get torn down or sold to someone else because whoever owns it now is, just letting it fall into further ruin.
I'm surprised.
Hayden Property Group, they have 90 days to obtain permits for controlled demolition.
Jeez, isn't it a historical?
It is, yeah. So I found this website, San Diego History Center. Sounds like a lot of stuff has happened there. Is old movie palace, okay, opened in 1927. Let's see, gold leaf ceilings, murals, big organ. Something about this is different. I don't know. Anyway, it's very historic. A lot of stuff has happened there. Let's look at where it is.
4th and B. I mean, it's oh boy, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've been by here a bunch.
Yeah,
It's gotten worse over the years. That's for sure.
I guess I have driven by this a lot. I didn't realize, the history of it. But.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because San Diego downtown, the promise of downtown was that it was going to be, just all redeveloped, and the historical buildings were going to be refurbished, and it's not a profitable venture for just everybody. I don't know. I think if you're going to take this, and I mean, it's right along the trolley track, so you'd think it would be okay for housing maybe, but there's already so much housing downtown, too much
housing downtown.
Well, there's a lot.
Okay,
there's a lot of.
Some people would say that's a controversial.
Well, there's a lot of vacant units down there. I mean, don't get me started on this housing crisis. But I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, if there is such a housing shortage, why not turn that into?
Yes, let's turn it into housing.
Well, I mean, you could refurbish it. There's a lot you could do with that. Museum, shops with housing on top. You could make it a theater again. I don't know. It definitely looks like it's fallen into disrepair. And if somebody doesn't have a couple $100 million to sink into this thing, it's going to get torn down, I guess.
All right. Well, we'll see. Hopefully somebody has a good idea for something cool to do with it.
Well, it's been there for a long time and nobody's done it yet, so.
Well, speaking of historic stuff, Paradise Point, iconic 1960s era resort, they are offering tours for a limited time only.
Neat.
Yeah. I've never stayed here before, but I've visited people who were staying there.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Friday, September 5th. You can choose from 10 a.m. or 2 p.m. 1960s architecture, design, and tropical landscape.
Are they going to sell timeshares?
I hope not. Anyway, that sounds
kinda-
kind of cool. I don't know if we'll make it, but that would be interesting.
It would be, yeah.
Here's a throwback picture. Doesn't say when that's from, but that's a cool. Oh, I guess that's still the same there. All right. Well, anyway, you guys check out the tour and let us know how it is.
Yeah, Paradise Point.
Oh, no, I didn't actually read this. I have this tab up here and I forgot to read the story. So this is a surprise for us too.
Wow.
California ranked as America's most fun state, beating Florida and Nevada.
Is that really a surprise that California is more fun than Florida or Nevada?
Wallet Hub.
Wallet Hub. Good job.
Yeah, Wallet Hub is always kind to San Diego in there. I thought that was going to link to the. Here we go. Let's find it. Okay. Most fun states in America for 2025.
California, Florida, Nevada.
Okay.
Okay. Illinois.
Illinois number 4 for most fun. Huh,
Illinois
I've never been
beats
there,
New
but-
York.
All right. Okay.
All right.
I don't know. What's the least fun?
West Virginia.
West Virginia. And Mississippi, Rhode Island, Delaware.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen
Wayne's
World, yeah. How does that go?
Oh, they're like, they got the backgrounds going on and they're excited about, and then Delaware comes up and they look at each other, they're like, oh, I'm in Delaware.
You don't hear too much people talking about Delaware.
No.
But, okay. Well, let's go to, I love these bear stories. Now, where is this one? Los Padres National Forest in Kern County. So a bear broke into a cabin and someone has, they've got the footage from the cabin. And you know how we love these. There's somebody talking here too. So let's just put this on and let's see what this bear got into in this cabin.
We're getting a look at some of the damage left behind by a determined bear in Pine Mountain Club.
Oh my gosh. The homeowner tells us the bear spent about an hour inside of our house Friday.
Good for
Eventually,
that bear.
the bear left carrying a bag of chips.
He liked the sugar. He went for the turbinado sugar.
I assume
the
this
dog
is
food,
the owner of the
and
cabin.
we think he took a bottle of Worcestershire sauce.
Okay.
And I think maybe he thought it was syrup. I'm a little worried about it happening again, especially if we're there.
Well, if he's expecting
But
syrup
I
and he
have
gets Worcestershire,
my air
I'm
horns
not sure.
And my
he'll
bear
come back.
spray. And hopefully have my wits about me.
Oh my goodness, they always have their cravings, right? Bridget tells us she spent several hours washing her floors
That's an
with bleach
industrious
to get rid of the
bear.
bear scent. She says bears can smell their own scent so they know which homes to return to for more food. Okay, they're really smart. And it's funny,
that bear
every time we
tagged?
do these kind of
Is that
bear
on the
stories,
deer?
they're always
Looks
going
like it might
after
have been.
things like McDonald's or chicken tenders or
Oh, I thought
fries
they
or
had
something.
footage
Really
inside
good.
the house.
The
That's okay.
syrup. The syrup. The pancake.
Worcestershire sauce. How do you say it? Gosh.
Nobody knows how to
But
say
that's
that.
it almost looks like a human, like going on the rails there.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Very
Jeez.
intentional
Keep
with
doing
it.
these bear stories. I don't want to encounter one.
Yeah, we'll just watch from afar.
They're cute. Don't you know Winnie the Pooh?
I was gonna say Winnie the Pooh, but that's where I draw the line.
All
We're
right.
getting a look at some of the damage left behind
Okay. Oh wait, damage left behind.
by a
No,
determined
Oh no,
bear.
I thought there was going to be more footage of the inside, but whatever.
Not
All right,
really.
Okay.
Still, we on this show we always report bear news.
Well, not always, but whenever we
Whenever
can.
we find
whenever
it.
whenever we have some bear news,
It's
we're
one of
always
our
excited
one of
to
our
share
go-to staples.
animal news in general, but
Yeah.
bears are one of our favorites. All right. Do you have anything else to questions, comments, concerns, grievances to air?
Well, I'm wearing my Triumph
Oh,
shirt
okay.
because today we put our listing, our property on Triumph Drive in Poway.
Well, we don't own it, but it's our listing.
Well, our listing, yeah, we don't own it. But it went under contract today. So in honor of Triumph Drive, I am wearing my Triumph T-shirt.
Nice. And for those of us who don't know what Triumph on your shirt is, why don't you
Oh, it's a Canadian power trio from the 1980s. It's a rock band.
Okay.
Triumph. Check them out. They're pretty good.
All right. And anything else?
No,
Okay.
I'm hungry.
The weather the sky looks weird outside. It
I
looks
know,
almost
it's-
like thunderstorm weather. That
Yeah,
would be cool.
it's kind of thunderstormy weather, but not really thunderstormy. So it's just humid and sticky.
All right. Well, everybody, hope you all have a great weekend. Shout out Kay Kist. Thank you for joining us. Light Iced Coffee. Shout out. Anyone else?
No,
No. Okay. That's it. Just you two.
just you two. No, thanks.
Everyone else,
thanks
maybe
for
we'll see you next time.
Thanks for stopping by,
right.
everybody. We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you soon. We'll see you back here.
Have a great weekend, and we'll see y'all later.